Hello and welcome to the channel. Despite the myriad of problems which seem to follow the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress (APC), Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the former Lagos State Governor looks to be weathering each term and waxing stronger too. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Tinubu waxing stronger despite many gaffes. Since he made his intention to contest for the presidency public, the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress (APC), Senator Bola Tinubu, has been under strict scrutiny by Nigerians for his alleged poor health condition. His many public gaffes, which critics say are symptoms of dementia, are constantly being highlighted as Nigerians get ready to elect a new leader on February 25, 2023. Before the commencement of political campaigns, many Nigerians had expressed reservations about Tinubu's state of health, wondering whether he would be able to withstand the rigors of the campaign activities or not. However, to the surprise of many, the former governor of Lagos State has turned up for all the political engagements and activities of the party. The political engagements, which included rallies and various town hall meetings, have been a success to a large extent. Nevertheless, some gaffes made by Tinubu have overshadowed his sterling outings. Maybe it was based on this that Tinubu admitted in a video that trended on social media last week that he has stopped using social media due to a series of abuse and insults hurled at him. A dose of what to expect at the campaigns of the ruling party was first served in October during the 7th edition of Kaduna Economic and Investment Summit, CAD Invest 7.0, where Tinubu said the governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai, turned a rotten situation to a bad one. "We are not going to let you run away. Your vision, creativity and resilience in turning a rotten situation to a bad one is necessary at this critical time. That's why we are here today," he had said. More so, while speaking at the flag-off of his campaign in Plateau State, Tinubu concluded his speech by saying, "God bless PD, APC." At the same event, Tinubu made another goof when it referred to the Director General of his campaign council, Simon Lalong, as Solomon Dalong. The latter is a former Minister of Youth and Sports Development. He hails from the state. To many, it was unpardonable that APC presidential candidate did not know the name of the DG of his campaign council. At a meeting with private sector stakeholders in Owerri, Imo State recently, Tinubu uttered some words that arguably sounded gibberish as he tried to justify his shunning of town hall and debates organized by media organizations during his remarks. He said, "A town hall is different from Blue Boulevard," to the consternation of the audience. It was not clear if the APC standard bearer was struggling to pronounce Hula Balo, but the apparent gaffe excited much criticism among Nigerians, with many pointing it out as further evidence that he may not be able to cope with the pressures that are inherent in the presidential position he is aspiring to occupy if he wins come 2023. Similarly, the presidential candidate of the APC, who appeared not to be relenting, committed another gaffe while speaking in Okporosa, Gbaramatu Kingdom, when he said the Deputy Senate President, Senator Ovie Omoagege, who is the APC gubernatorial candidate in Delta State, will be the next governor of Niger Delta State. Tinubu, while acknowledging dignitaries in the audience, said, "I equally recognize today the Deputy Senate President, and he will be the governor of Niger Delta State." In the same vein, while addressing a crowd of supporters penultimate Saturday in Lagos, Tinubu asked his supporters to go and take their APV. Although the context showed he meant permanent voter cards (PVCs), the presidential candidate adjusted by saying, "APC. Do you love me? Do you love me? Go and take your APV, APC, and you must vote," Tinubu reportedly said. Last Thursday, critics of the APC presidential candidate were having a laugh on him as the video of his campaign outing in Yenagoa, Bayelsa State, where he promised to bring high prices, made the rounds of Twitter. The faux pas was another comic addition from a man who has gained a reputation for verbal gaffes in his campaign outings. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. While speaking to enthusiastic party supporters, Tinubu vowed to bring high prices to the country. Even more, he was also being mocked on Twitter after a difficult time pronouncing technology. He said, "Let us recreate Technololicalop." Earlier in April, Tinubu had told Nigerians that their permanent voter cards had expired, a claim refuted by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), while Tinubu himself has consistently dismissed criticisms about his health, claiming physical strength is not the most important in leading the most populous African nation, given the experience with Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, who died in office, and President Muhammadu Buhari's series of medical vacations in the United Kingdom that took many months of inactivity of his 8 years in office. Many Nigerians have tended to link Tinubu's verbal fails to the assumed deterioration in his health, the actual state of which, like most Nigerian politicians, he has kept closely to himself. Though analysts have said the former Lagos State governor is a candidate to beat at the election, featuring co-septuagenarian and former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, former Anambra and Kano State governors Peter Obi and Rabiu Kwankwaso respectively, many Nigerians are however worried about handing over the country in need of a strong and present manager to another medically unfit leader after incumbent Buhari had left the country in quandary for many months to attend to his medical needs abroad. But reacting, the People's Democratic Party (PDP) Presidential Campaign Council described the continuous gaffes of Tinubu as indicative of another pattern of unfitness for the office of the president. The main opposition party pointed out that the period of campaign was not just for activities that political parties could design to fill the void before election, but part of the building blocks for leadership selection. In a statement by one of the spokespersons of the PDP presidential campaign, Senator Dino Melaye, the main opposition party said the manifestation in Jos is a further consolidation of a pattern in the physical and psychological composition of Tinubu, who a few weeks ago shocked his host, Governor Nasir El-Rufai, when he said Nigeria would go from rotten to bad. Analysts who put both events in context have leaned on the biblical aphorism that out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. PDP described the campaign season as a period of assessment for choices and decisions by the electorate. The party said it was important that Nigerians take full advantage to mark the scripts of various candidates and their parties. PDP argued that a man like Tinubu, who could not have the presence of mind or who required support to move around, has obviously marked himself down. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Bye.